Aha, you're the finance director.
I am.
And here you are, cold, cold, cold. This is dedication. How many other companies, organizations have their finance directors here working, you know, raising awareness and money for their organization? How long have you been with
I've been working since my freshman year, so about almost 3 years now.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about the Harvard Square Homeless Shelter is that it is run by
all students. Yeah,
all
it's the only
students.
student shelter in the country, actually. So
it's amazing. I mean, why there's so many college towns around the country? Why don't they also perhaps do the same thing that Harvard has done here? And how many students are involved in this? This is not just a handful of students here.
Yeah, it's absolutely a team effort. We have 28 staff members and hundreds of volunteers, over 150.
150 volunteers.
Yeah, so it's definitely a team effort on our part, and we have a really dedicated staff, and I have a lot of respect for them and the amount of time they put in on top of classes.
Just managing that many people is got to be quite a challenge, and then also providing meals and a place for the homeless to rest their bones for 5 months out of the year. Is that how you guys work?
Yeah, we're open from November 15th to April 15th.
Right.
So yeah, during the coldest months of the year, and we provide dinner, breakfast, and a place to stay at night. So,
wow.
And we're open all through the holidays and everything like that as well. So.
Right. So even on Christmas Day,
on
New
Christmas
Year's
Day, yeah, we've got
New Year's Eve.
We've got students here, yeah, who stay in the shelter for their holidays.
This is incredible dedication. I mean, not only is Geeti out here in what 35-degree weather, 40-degree weather, raising money and awareness on a Sunday here in Harvard Square, but they're also open on holidays. Pretty amazing. So you have a poster here in our ID pocket.
We do.
And here, just to remind everybody, we're at the world's largest wallet here, which is hopefully going to raise a lot of money and a lot of awareness in this month of December for a lot of great organizations. Geeti's going to tell us a little bit more about some of the great pictures we have here.
Sure. Well, here we
why
just have
why don't I move over here so we can get some good
here we just have a picture of our shelter itself, and we rent space from the University Lutheran Church, which is just 3 blocks away from here.
So you actually rent space?
We do rent space.
Whoa,
yeah.
Okay.
It's expensive. Yeah, absolutely.
Here's another reason you guys should give. Everyone should give to this organization. They have to pay their rent. This homeless shelter, run by students in Harvard Square during the worst winter months, has to pay their rent. So we need donations from all of you for even basic things like their rent.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got some pictures of our volunteers here as well, working in the kitchen. Like I said before, we've got hot meals for dinner and breakfast every day. Right. And we've also got a few pictures of some guests here, and also some information about 2 sort of unique programs that we have. One is the Resource Advocacy Program, which is a group of trained volunteers who are also students who come in every evening to sort of help with things like permanent housing, jobs, and resources like that to help people get back on their feet. So there's a lot of follow-through. It's not just a shelter for the night, but it's to help people get back on their feet, move forward, and get all the necessities under their control. Yeah.
Who started this, Geeti? When was this started? Give us a little history. Give us a little
we have a little bit of our shelter information on this poster as well. But it was started in the 1980s by actually a few students at the Harvard Divinity School. Yeah, and that's how it started, and been running ever since.
Yeah, very successfully, obviously.
Yeah.
Remind us of your website.
And our website is www.hcs.harvard.edu/HSHS, and also a simple way to find us is just Googling Harvard Square Homeless Shelter.
And you guys will come right at the top.
And we'll be right there, yeah.
And we'll have their URL on our pages as well with the link, so you can find them. And it's easy to donate on your site, right?
It's pretty simple to donate. There's a donate tab right when you get to the home page, and you can just online donations, or there's also an address where you can send checks as well.
Now, can people also help by volunteering?
Absolutely,
Even if they're not students?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We've actually got families that come in over the holidays, which is great, and it's a lot of fun. I think for everyone.
That's a great idea. That's a wonderful idea. This is what the holidays is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you'll have this information on our website again, but just emailing hshs.volunteer@gmail.com. And just let us know when you'd like to come in for a shift, and we are happy to have you. All cooking abilities and welcome.
I better not show up. I think I might undermine your many years of success with my cooking abilities.
No, trust me, I don't know
But
much
that must
myself,
be so much fun for families to come and help. I mean, that's very enriching.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun, and I was actually here last Christmas, and it's a really nice time to spend in the shelter, because it's just it's a cheerful time, and it's a lot of fun.
What a great counterpoint to the commercialism of this season. Get your family to come over and help work with the Harvard students that are giving up their holidays. So tell us, Geeti, if we were to donate $25 or $50, tell us what that means. How does that translate?
Yeah, well, it
Just give
actually,
some meaning.
it means a lot. I mean, just off the top of my head, $25 would help us, serve 20 eggs rather than 16 eggs a morning when we have 28 guests, and we really we wish we could serve at least an egg per person.
Yes.
But our budget restrictions keep us from doing that. So I mean, that would be incredible. Being able to provide whole milk rather than skim milk.
Yes.
Even a simple decision like that, just trying to provide the nutrition and something that's going to stick to your bones for people, and more meat in their diets as well. But we should just, I encourage people to skip that $25 affordable steak dinner and contribute that money to people that really need to eat. And that $25 would go a lot further than just a steak dinner at a restaurant, right? Absolutely. We really try to make the most of all the donations that we get, and we also, I mean, for people from the area, we welcome in-kind donations as well. Towels or linens or anything like that, canned foods are always really helpful. So.
And that's on the website as well?
That's on the website as well, yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. We'll have the website running at the bottom of this interview to make sure, because it's a long one to memorize.
It is a long one to memorize.
We will get you some good exposure, and hopefully people will forward the link and tell your friends about this organization.
Yeah, absolutely.
And perhaps other college towns around the country can pick up on this great example and start their own student-run homeless shelters.
And if people are interested, there was actually there's a professor at Boston University who just wrote a book about the shelter, actually.
Really?
Yeah, interestingly enough.
And the name of that book?
It's called Shelter, Where Harvard Meets the Homeless. And it's by Scott Sider, is the professor's name.
So is this almost a how-to manual for perhaps a template for other schools?
It's I wouldn't say it's a template necessarily. I think obviously every community is different and has different needs and things like that. So I'm not sure if anyone would want to follow our model exactly, but it is a model of. Yeah, absolutely. Like apply some of the things that we've learned in our from making mistakes and doing things like that. But and also just a model of a student-run homeless shelter, which makes us unique, I think. So versus some of the others in the area. So.
Right. So are you going to be graduating this year?
I am graduating next year.
Next year?
Yeah, I'm a junior right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm still here for a while, but...
What do you want to... Has this impacted what you want to do with your future?
I think it will always, be a part of something I do. I'm not sure career-wise where I'm going to go yet, but...
I'm sure the experience will stick with you.
Yeah, I think, advocacy in terms of homelessness and affordable housing are definitely things that have become a big part of what I'm passionate about.
Right. Well, the passion certainly shows through. Anybody who is not passionate would not be here in the middle of winter, a New England winter, raising money and awareness. We have 12 wonderful nonprofit organizations, charities that we've dedicated our time and effort to. When we built this wallet, we wanted to think about what we could do with it besides just break a record. And this is obviously the first time we've tried this, and we hope that those of you that watch this video will forward it to your friends and let people know about these great organizations, which are all on the website, and this interview will be on the website as well for forwarding. And let's just help this organization grow and send some money, send your time, send your family even to help out in any way. And we wish you a happy holiday from the Big Red Wallet. And you can see a whole slew of students coming here today, taking shifts because it's obviously very cold and they're very, very dedicated. Thank you, and this was today's version of Wallet TV. Join us tomorrow. We'll have another interesting interview with, again, someone else from this organization and find out how things are going. Thanks, bye.
Thanks so much.